Well, despite Illinois fans describing Purdue as per dump, when I look at the scoreboard, the team that won was Purdue. So, does that make Illinois the dump now? Like they're trash now? Because if we were trash, apparently, even though we're ranked higher than you and we're better than you, twice over now, it's got to transfer to someone. But yeah, that was a fun game. I mean, in the first half, Jaden Ivey was very quiet, but then in the second half, he just he killed it. He absolutely killed it. Mason Gillis, freaking 9 rebounds, two threes to go along with it, and good defense and a steal. Played very good defense, very enjoyable. It was one of the more peak Mason Gillis performances that we've seen all year. Eric Hunter Jr. He in the end of the first half and during the second half, he was good. He was a spark plug in there. He was playing decent defense and very good offense. Zach Edey was playing pretty good. His rebounding was okay. His defense actually looked pretty good tonight. There were a few times where it was questionable on when they called stuff a foul when probably should have been a block. Sasha Stefanovic went a little bit quiet, but he did hit the threes when it mattered, so I can't knock on him too much. Ethan Morton, he even played fairly well. Trevion, he had a decent night. Even Isaiah Thompson hit a three. I think everyone played well. I can't really dog on anyone too much. I mean, we won by a decent amount, so it's hard to pick apart things. I mean, obviously in that first half, it wasn't like the defense was not there, and even at times the offense was not there, and just it's been a trend all year. We hit these cold streaks, and then it just lasts forever, like it never ends, and we get lucky sometimes, and the cold streak finally ends, because like Jaden Ivey or Zach Edey or Trevion or someone, Eric Hunter Jr., someone gets us started, and then we just feed off of that. And really, we need to start being able to do that kind of on cue, I guess, where we can just go in, change our mentality, and just activate that killer instinct that we randomly have. I mean, we kind of did that coming out of the half, but it's just, it'll be interesting to see how this kind of play plays out come tournament time, both in the Big Ten and March Madness. But hey, we're tied for number one, and it's even more impressive because, I mean, I know people really expected Purdue to win the Big Ten and all that kind of stuff, but we started the year in, like, the middle to bottom of the standings because early into conference play, our first loss was conference play. Our only losses have been from conference play. Rutgers, Wisconsin, and IU, all conference opponents. And we were in the lower middle parts. Like at one point, we were like 4-5 in conference play, or not 4-5, but we were down, kind of in the middle, and then we clawed our way up the standings, and we've limited our losses that should be wins by making less mistakes and being less stupid. So glad we finally were able to be less stupid, and now we are in a three-way tie with Wisconsin and Illinois for the number one spot in the conference. So in the rest of the season, for the rest of February and the start of March, which is the rest of the regular season, it's all conference play. So we can't stop now. We got to keep pushing. But I mean, really, if we don't get a Big Ten title, regular season title, I'm not going to be too upset because we need to be focusing our sights on that Big Ten tournament title and the March Madness national title. So I'm not too concerned about regular season titles at the moment because I'm more concerned about our postseason performance because that always seems to be a big question mark with this team. But I'm just going to enjoy this while it lasts. Because this game this game was special. This game was really fun. It's one of those that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. Like, just the energy was unmatched. It was a beautiful game. See you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny. And see if we can keep this up. I really hope we can. I think this team has something special. See you guys next time.
Just got unlucky on a few plays tonight, you know. One of those plays, I thought he was standing still, but he just hit the shit out of that one guy, and the guy went flying. They blew the whistle, and they called it on him.